Alright, hey guys, it's Marco. Welcome back to F1, or not F1, sorry, holy shit. iRacing, actually, for the EWRL AI series here at Kentucky for race 1. I'm going to share the stream. Qualifying's going to be going on right now, so I'm just going to put it most exciting, and while this goes, you guys can see who gets pole and whatnot. As I go share the stream for everyone. And I'm doing a consistency chase for anyone who wants to know. As of right now, it looks like Malenko is going to be on the pole today here. Is it? Yeah, you know, they only got 2 laps each. And what I'm doing is going to be progression points, so everybody has 50 stats all the way around, you guys, for anyone that is watching. 50 stats all the way around for everyone. And we're going to go to the race now. I'm pretty sure everybody's done 2 laps. Let's go check the 20 because he's last hit. Everybody's done their 2 laps, so. And I don't really need to worry about my setup, but I'll change it anyways. I technically had the grid too, but everybody's car did load for this race, surprisingly. So bear with me, probably not going to do too well with the camera angles, but I'm going to go to Malenko, who is our pole sitter. I don't know what's a better camera here, I'm just going to go TV1, hopefully that's okay, but we'll see. Malenko on pole. Dan starts second here today. There we go. Dan starts second. David starts third. I had to change the names the next race. I didn't get to that yet, so sorry everybody. David third. David Jr. Max starts fourth. Fifth is Abney. Sixth is Elijah. Sixth is Venti. Sixth Elijah. Seventh is Farron. Eighth is Farron. Ninth Adam. 10th is Devin Smith. And then you got 11th of Jesse. Miz is 12th. Markle 13th. 14th is Tyler. The other one, I think it's Kazi's friend. Then you got Kyle Ingerfeld in the 15th. You got Gerald in 16th. Kyle Petrie in 17th. Patrick in 18th. You got John in 19th in the 18. Then you got Ben in 20th. 21st, you got Sheldon. 22nd, Landon. 23rd, Jacob. 24th, Emerson. 25th, David. 26th, Devin. 27th, Dylan. 28th, Kazi. 29th, Andrew Sencor. BG, 30th. Louis, 31st. And then your last 4 is Richardson, Larry, Mike. And then not me in the last one. And we're green here at Kentucky for 150 laps.
Green flag.
And while I do that, I'm going to get my stage thing ready. So we're going to stages at 40, 80. And then to the end from 80. Malenko out to, you know, a decent lead here. Why did that not work? Oh, it did. Okay. David Jr. down into second up here. 3 wide with Dan, Abney, and Venti here. Malenko pulls out to a decent lead. No one wrecks. We're going to look at the back of the pack back here. Because usually stuff happens back here. The 4, Jacob Zala battling with, it looks like Andrew Sencor in the 12. You got 3 wide here. The 48 almost gets into the 18 there, going into 3 and 4. And let me actually get the Y ready for when I had to put that in the chat. Because I gotta wait for lap 40 to come. As for that, John battling the 69 of Sheldon for like 18th position here. We're gonna go back towards the lead. Looks like Dan's going back for second here. But can't get there, but the 22 looks like he's gonna get a run in the 11 of Malenko. But he could not get to the race lead. Dan in third right now in that 9 car. Abney into fourth. Venti into fifth. And Devin Smith in sixth. And he's going for a move on Venti into 3 and 4, but couldn't get there. As Malenko keeps the race lead for now as the 22 looks high off the exit of the corner here. Side by side in turn to 1. David trying to go for the race lead here. This is one of Causey's friend. I don't remember his last name. I gotta switch it for the next race, and I will do that, you guys. I'll do that for everybody. But he takes the race lead here from Malenko, as Malenko's gonna lose second too, possibly to Abney. Looks like the high line's gonna work here at Kentucky today. New race leader, the 22. Abney now up to third. And remember, stage points only for the top 5 on 40 and 80. As we got some passing back here. Max Service going around Venti right now. Max is now up into 6th place. As Venti has the high line with Kyle Petrie also going to get underneath him. Kyle going to move his way up into 8th place or 7th place, I think it is, that they're all battling for right here. Malenko falling to 3rd. Dan's still looking to get around him. As Devin Smith now looking for 5th. I did not mean to hit that. INTV one, okay. Let's go back in the back of the pack a little bit here. You got Markle, Ben, and Sheldon all battling for like 12th place, 10th place here with Elijah. You got 3 wide with Landon behind them. Amazed that there is no wrecking so far today. Quite surprising, actually. As you go back a little bit further here, 32 has lost 7 positions so far. Actually, the 16 of Jesse right in front of him has lost 11. Remember, if you lose spots, you're only going to get 1 progression point. You gain, you're going to get 3. If you stay where you started, you're going to get 2. So more than likely, everybody will get 1 or 3. So either do good and it'll be fine. Last place right now looks to be BG. Battling Luis for last place here in the 7 car. Emerson also back here 3 wide with Andrew St. Clair and Devin Zimmerman. All battling for around 30th place right now. As we go back to the lead. Abney and David Jr. right now up in first and second. Malenko has lost third and actually getting shuffled back majorly after starting on pole. He's now 3 wide on top. Looks like he's going to follow the top 10 here. Tyler Riggs along with I think the 47. Lord almighty. I watch so many of these races and I can't fucking put names to people. Well, it's David Coulthard. Or Coupler, however you say your name. Sorry, David. Got Farron, who also went around Malenko. Malenko now has dropped to 11th from starting on the pole. Landon also 3 wide again back here. Everybody fighting 3 wide in the back. Top 3 are pulling away as everybody else is battling. Max still looking to get up into the top 5 here. Again, it looks like he got past this lap, but he's going to keep his position with the 6 pushing him. Or Kyle will get around on the outside here. And he does. Kyle's going to be up into the top 5 right now. Your top 5 for stage points are the 22, 37, 95, 9, and 24. Gotta be, remember, lap 40 for the first one, and then lap 80. as we watch the battle for the stage points right here. Who's going to get that one and final point? Remember, it's going to be consistency chase, not a win and you're in. So if you get into the chase, you have to be into the top 10 in points by the end of the first 20 races. And the final 10 will be a consistency chase. It looks like David now going to make a 3 wide with Kyle and Dan Park. We're going to go 3 wide here. Dan's going to hold on. Kyle, though, looks like he's going to go way high and lose that 5th place position possibly. Or it did to David now, as Max is trying to get up there into it. As for the lead, it's about 0.5 of a second here. As they continually battle here for that final stage point position. With the 24 Kyle Petrie, 47 David Couple, however you say your name, David C. I'm gonna go. That's why I'm not gonna try pronouncing last names, even if I put them on. And Dan also here in 4th place. So Kyle can get 2 points if he can get up to Dan. And then a couple of these other guys back here in the top 10 also trying to get it. Let's go back in the pack a little bit. Got some, big pack racing back here. Gerald in the 32 trying to make a 3 wide with Ben and Venti. Dylan also around that. Same with Kyle Lingerfeld in the 8. They're all battling for that top 15 right now. That's going on between like the 48 of Landon and the 69 Sheldon and Venti. Venti way up the track. So go back a little bit farther here. It looks like BG still last in this race, battling with Emerson and Luis. They've all lost positions. Jesse still has lost 19 positions this race. Don't forget, you got the stage caution, so as long as you don't go lap down by lap 40, you should be okay. As we go back to the top 5, looks like the 6 was in it for a second. He's trying to keep up into it. As they're going to go to the race lead now. It looks like the 37 has caught the 22 here. Oh shit, what? We're going to go on board with him for a lap. I don't remember. I'm just going to go do it this way. Will he be able to catch? I'm going to move this. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. As we'll go back to the battle for the final point position right now for the stage. It is Dan, Kyle, and Tyler Riggs all battling for it. As David got around them and is pulled away, it's 0.7 of a second or something like that. Yeah. Tyler looks like he has it right now as Dan's starting to fall back. Landon, though, looking to get back into the top 10 here. Maybe we'll make it 3 wide underneath Farron and Dylan here in the 1 and 2. Sorry. I think it's 1 and 2. I don't know where we are in track. Yeah. We're on the back straightaway now. Farron to the inside of Landon. Landon, though, got the run off the high side that time. The high line works for the first little bit. It seems like in these runs, as they get longer, they will not be able to continue using the high line. The bottom line becomes superior then. It seems like. As of right now, you got the big cluster back here. 20 till the end of the first stage. We're gonna go back to the front. Looks like Abney's caught up to the 22. Will he be able to get there, or will Smith be able to get up there before the end of the stage and take those 5 points? It's 5 to 1 for the top 5 position stage points. looks like Tyler is going to hold on. Tyler Riggs will hold on for the 5th place position as everybody else behind him is falling back. Dan and Kyle continue to battle for that 6th place position, letting Tyler Riggs pull away. As back here for 10th place, you got the 48, 32, 69, 96, and 14, and Dylan all battling for it. Landon goes back to the bottom but couldn't get there. As we go back here at the 20 of Mike going back, falling behind. It looks like Ben now to the inside of him with Causey falling behind. Lingerfeld in the 8 also trying to get around that 20 car who's stuck on the high line, but it looks like the 8 is also there as Richardson comes into the picture here, making it looks like he's going to make it 3 wide but hasn't yet. Causey though still can't get around him. Trying to. Let's go back up here. Top 3 still within a second of each other. None of these 3 are not getting away from each other so far. As for the back of the pack, you got Luis, Speegee, and Emerson. And none of them are battling for position. It's all mid-pack right now where the battles are happening. Miz and Spoob or Adam right now are battling for 24th and 25th, along with the 16. This Malenko, your pole sitter, has fallen back to 22nd somehow. On the pole today, fallen back to 22nd, lost 21 positions so far. Not good for him. 42, Markle also not doing good, downtime positions. As we go up here, Ben in the 21, side by side, 3 wide almost right there with the 8 and the 1 of Farron. Kyle, Ben making it through that. As we go back up here, Dan holding off Landon right now. Looks like for 8th place as Sheldon got around them. Sheldon actually makes his way up into 6th place it looked like. As we go up here, Kyle trying to chase down the 6th of Tyler for that stage point. As we go to the race lead, nobody's gotten around the 22 yet, but it looks like the 95 of Devin is looking to get around the 37 of Abney. We go back into the pack yet. We have about 13 laps left in the stage in lap 40. Battles happening more towards the middle of the pack. Right now for around 10th position with the 988 with Dan, Causey, and the 14 of Dylan, and the 48 of Landon, all back here battling each other. And you got more back here with Max, 2021 2. Max in the 96 getting passed by Mike on the outside. The 21 of Ben looking to make it 3 wide here in the 1 and 2. But backs out and goes to the high side to follow the 20. Actually, he's 3 wide with the 2 and the 8 now. Will they make it through this? Got close to touching for the 2 and 21. But they don't. Max still losing positions on the inside. The 2 is now around him. As we go back up here, looks like the 6 has caught David here for 4th place. Tyler Riggs trying to get David David C. I'm not gonna try to say your last name anymore. I fuck up way too much on that. If I saw it, I probably could say it better, but I have to get the names on there. 37 though is catching up to David here. 10 to go on the stage. Only 0.2 of a second now. Devin also there, but it looks like nobody's been able to pass him yet. For some reason. Same 3 in the back of the pack. As we go back to the 6 and 47, it looks like the 47 holding on for now. But this is for 2 points in the stage, or 1 point. Nobody else. Kyle's a little far back to catch them. Yeah, still a little far back. Well, the 6 they'll be able to get around him. Will Tyler Riggs get around David see here. Doesn't look like it. As for the race lead, looks like Devin Smith trying to get around Abney now here for second place. All within almost 5/10 of a second now. It looks like more like 6 this time. Or 4/10, sorry. Got 8 to go here in the stage. Will either of these three be able to, or will either the 37 or 95 be able to take the stage win away from the 22, who after passing Malenko has dominated the rest of this race so far in the first 40 laps. Looks like Devin though trying to go underneath here on the 37 on the back bumper of the 22. Devin gets around. Devin now looking to the inside of 22 but cannot get there, or actually does get there, but peaks, goes a little too high though. Coming off of 4, looks like the 95 might get the run here in the 22. Side by side, Devin on the back bumper here of David Jr. here. Abney falling back a little bit. '95 of Devin Smith trying to get the first stage win of the season. Looks to the outside of the 22 here on the straightaway. Doesn't look like he'll get there. Will he get to the bottom here, 1 and 2? So 5 to go on the stage. As we go back a little bit. No, wrong way. Sorry. 6 still has yet to get around that 47. Trying to see if Devin Smith will get around the 22 here or not. Dan falling to 13th now in that 9 car, I feel like on the left of the screen. '95 of Devin still on the back bumper out of this 22 here. He's got 4 laps to do it. Will he be able to get around this 22? Looks to the inside here on 3 and 4. Dives it in but can't get there. See if there's any battling going back here. A lot of single file. Some battles back here between 14th and 13th. Lingerfeld and Ben in the 21.8 as Larry goes around the 2. Richardson. So top 10. It's a battle right now for 6th place. Looks like Sheldon and Gerald have caught up to Kyle in the 24. We go back to the front to see if Devin has done anything with the 22. Doesn't look like he has. Got about 3 to go here on it. Devin looks like he's getting a run here. Might try for the inside here into 3 and 4 again. Looks like he will. But doesn't get there. Just backs out. Not aggressive enough. Will he get the run down here on the front straightaway though? Goes to the high line again. That doesn't seem to be working, but he keeps trying it. Actually, maybe he does get to the outside of him here. 2 to go. Here in this final stage. And the first stage, oh my lord. I can't speak worth shit. Smith still trying. Gonna look to the inside here, maybe on the front straightaway. As the top 5 here cross the line. We'll know first, second, third. And then we're gonna throw out the yellow here for the stage.
The yellow flag is out.
So your top 5 in stage 1 is David, Devin, Abney. David Jr., Devin Smith, Abney, David C., and then Tyler Riggs. As we wait to see what kind of pit strategy everybody will be doing here. would catch up to the pace car. The next stage will be on lap 80, and then from 80 to the end of the race. Probably because of where I threw the yellow, they has to let everybody pass the pace car, which is stupid. All can pass the pace car. Come on, you dumbasses. Retarded ass AI. Sadly, some people won't be able to gain positions just because of how this thing works. As the rest of them are on the pit road, we're going to watch the 22 as he pits. Will he come out in front of the 95 or 37, or will somebody else come out in first? So 9 of Dan pits in his second pit stall. First pit stall for that 11 of Malenko. Will he be able to do better here in the second stage? 22 does come out first. Second looks to be the 37, then the 95. The 6 of Tyler, and then actually Sheldon looks like he's fifth now. The biggest loser looks to be the 24 of Kyle. Ooh, had a horrible pit stop. We'll get ready for stage 2 to go on here. No one lap down yet. David's led most laps. Malenko has 1 lap led. Not sure if I want to do bonus points yet or not for that, but I've been thinking about it. Probably will not for this season, maybe next season. The only thing that sucks about doing iRacing is you can't skip the yellows. When they do it. Or when you do it. So, unlucky. And I'll be right back. Get the chat open if I need it. Alright, we're going to go through the running order. You got the 22 of David Jr. Nope, wrong one. And then you got Abney in second. Third would be Devin Smith. Fourth, Tyler Riggs. Fifth, Sheldon Zerowick. And then you got sixth for Gerald. I don't know how to say your last name either. Mike Lugerai in seventh. Eighth is David Copel. I don't know how you say last name again. Sorry, David, for butchering it. Landon Cardillo in ninth. Causey, Joseph Causey in 10th. Dan Parker in 11th. 14th is Dylan. 15th, or wait, what? I think that's right. Maybe it's got to reset when they hit the line. Whatever. So 13th is Larry then. Yeah. 14th Max. 15th is Elijah. 16th is Kyle. 17th Ben Park. 18th is Farron. 19th is Markle. 20th is Lingerfelt. 21st Malenko, your pole sitter. 22nd is Brandon Richardson. 23rd Venti. 24th John. 25th Jacob. 26th Adam. 27th Patrick. 28th Miz. Andrew St. Cora started 29th. This restart. Devin Smith 30th. Jesse in 31st. Emerson started 32nd. Brian started 33rd. And last but not least is Luis in 34th. Gonna get ready to go green here. Yeah, you are for now, Sheldon, 5th. You actually are doing pretty good. You started 16 spots. You're up 16 spots. I think you're the biggest mover. Actually, no, Kazi is in 10th. Actually, no, Larry in 13th is. He gained 20. And Jesse's lost 20. Down in 31st. Is getting ready to go green here until lap 80, and then we hold the second stage caution. Green flag is out. Will David be able to hold on to this race lead, or will the 37 of Abney here be able to take it from him? That high line does seem to be superior in the beginning of the runs. Actually, it doesn't look like that right now. Motherfucker. Devin Smith, though, to the inside of the 37 for second place here. Sheldon looking for 4th. Maybe 3rd. Looks like that 69 car is going to look for 4th place here. Smith trying to chase down the 22, David. As we go back a little bit farther here, a new car looking to the top 5. The 20 of Michael up into 5th. The 32 pushes him. Looks like Ford's still going to lead this race, though, as 2 Chevys behind him now. As for that 5th place battle, you got Mike up into 5th, 6th and 7th is 32 and 6, Friends of Kazi's. Landon, though, also in the top 10 now, up into 8th place. 9th is Kazi, and 10th right now looks to be Larry. Hang on to it. 3 wide, though, for second place up here. 37 at Abney as Sheldon almost hits him. Sheldon up into 2nd. Abney now back down to 4th as Smith gets back up into 3rd here. Back here looks like Mike trying to go for that 5th place spot, or that 4th place spot, sorry. Landon looking to get that final stage point position here. Trying to get around the 37 Abney. Will anybody be able to go up there and take the lead from that 22 car? As of right now, it doesn't look like it. We got a lot of battling going back here for 10th place. 32 Gerald. Got Larry in the 00, Tyler in the 6, and then Dylan in the 14 here, and David in the 47. David C. 3 wide for 11th right now. Go back to the front. Doesn't look like anything's going on up here. Devin tried to get to 2nd there. We're going to go to the back here. Jesse's still falling back. He's going to fall to another one behind Emerson now, and he's down 21 positions now. So you got almost 4 wide back here with the 19-4 and 17. 77. Still 3 wide, though, going into 1. Nobody wrecks. So far, so good. That's for Malenko. He's back down to 22nd back here. We go back to the front. As for that top 5 position, looks like the 37's still in it. He's back actually up into 4th. Right now, Landon now into 5th place. As Mike gets booted out of that top 5. It looks like Kazi, though, trying to challenge for that 5th place position 1 point. Sounds like you're driving. Sure does, Sheldon. As the 20 now falling back as he got shoved to the outside him for Mike. 32 Gerald trying to get around him now into 1 and 2 here. As we go back to the front, nobody's trying to pass up here at the moment. So right now the 32 and 00, 47 all battling for 10th place. Larry, though, falls to 10th. So 47 and David C trying to get around Gerald here. Landon peaks, trying to get that 4th place from that 37 car as he looks to get around the 95 of Devin Smith. go back to mid-pack now. See if anything's going on back here. Actually, right way back here looks like Andrew St. Clair is trying to go down Markle here. And that 42 car looks like they're going to possibly go 3 wide right way in the back. 42 also falling way back now. Still the 27.7 in the back, not doing much today at all. Same with the 16 and 51. As for up in the front, Landon hangs on to that 5th place position as the 22 David Jr. still in first, Sheldon second, third is Devin Smith, fourth Abney, and 5th right now Landon for that final points position here on lap 80 when we get to that stage caution. As for the rest of it back here, doesn't look like anybody. It's all single file right now. Got a battle basically for 15th here with the 15, 9, 2, and 8. Dan, Elijah, Richardson, and Kyle Lingerfeld all going for it back here. Go farther back in the pack. There's the end of the pack. It's just racing for last right now at the moment with Jesse now going to dead last. 23 spots lost. So go back up to the front. Smith somehow gets around Sheldon out of nowhere. Should have been paying attention to that. Smith though trying to get to that lead. Landon up to 4th now. Causey up to 5th. Sheldon now out of the top 5 points. Will Smith be able to get around him? He caught him towards the end of that last stage but couldn't get there. Couldn't get around him. As we go for that final points position back here. Causey taking a 3 wide of Mike and Sheldon here. Who will get 5th place for that final position? Smith looked under the 22 again but couldn't get there. Mike now up into 5th. Gonna get that final points position for the stage. Landon though keeping up with the top 4 this time. Inside goes the 37. He's up in the second as Smith gets shoved out to the outside. Will Abney be able to get around the 22 David here? Sheldon, shut up. Fuck you. I see your comments. Drink a lot of water. I don't even have water in here with me. Landon though to the inside of 37 here going for 2nd place. Maybe Landon does have the car to get around the 22 David Jr. And Smith actually 3 wide back here for 3rd place right now. Smith though gets that position as Abney gets shoved to the outside and still losing that position in that 37. Sheldon though looking to get back up to top 5. All he needs to do is pass one of those guys in front of him. Mike though still battling the 37 car here. Sheldon though takes that very high line in a 1 and 2. Come off 4. Mike hangs on to that position. Shit. He's got like 3 wide back here at the back of the top 10. Sheldon though losing positions. The same with the 47 and David C. So go back to the front. Landon has caught up to the 22 car. Will he be able to get to the race lead here? Sheldon, don't ask me why you're going so wide. The AI doesn't. Sheldon trying to get the run off that high line, but it's not working. 32 Gerald though gets through that pack. Landon cannot get around, around the 22 yet, but we're gonna go back to this pack. David trying to get around the 69 as Dylan looks to make it 3 wide, possibly between the 88 Causey and 6 as Tyler Riggs. As we go back further, looks like Causey still stuck on the high line. Dylan to the inside of him. As we go back to the front up here. Smith looks to get around the 22 here. Landon goes to the inside. Couldn't get there though. Didn't have a big enough a run. Big enough of a run, sorry. Couldn't speak. Top 5 still all within a second basically. It's like really no battles going on. So for back here for 16th between the 15 Elijah and 2 Richardson. Same with the 1 of Farron. Max is also back here. Where's the 11 pole city? Malico dropped back right now into 21st. Not having a good day here. To go back up towards the front. We actually have a big battle going on right now in the top 4. Landon holding up to 37 and 95. Smith though shoved to the outside lane. Probably going to drop back to 5th. Abney slots into 3rd here. As they're letting the 22 start to pull away now. Mike though gets up into 4th. Devin hanging on to that final points position spot. Got 15 to go on the stage. And then we'll be going to the end of the race after this one. Michael gets around Devin. Devin still looking on the high line to get around that 20 car. The 20 clears here in the 3 and 4. As we go back a little bit again. No battling really back here. Other until 15th really, and they weren't even really battling. Smith though tried to get around the 20 at Devin again. Sorry, Smith tried to get around the 20 and Mike again. What a mighty, I can't speak. 22 dominating this race again, gained 2 positions from where he started. 48 Landon still holding on to 2nd here over Abney. Abney's lost 1 since that last restart. Sheldon though falling back to 10th place now. Actually, I think he's gained some now. Maybe not. Dylan's falling out of the top 10. Sheldon's falling to 9th. .95 at Devin, still trying to get around the 20 of Michael Lucia here. As we go to the owner of actual EWRL, the 51 of Emerson. Sadly, not having a good day down in 32nd, but we're pretty sure he'll improve throughout the season. Road courses are his place. I bet he'll be fast at those. So the rest of them, no positions really batting for in the back. Causey though looking to get in top 10 if he can get around Ben here. As for that final points position, it is starting to close up between the 95 and 32 now. Gerald catching up, as actually maybe it's Landon holding them all up. As a 22 pulls away, Landon seems to hold the 37, 20 and 95 up. As we got 9 laps go in this stage. Will the 95 at Devin get another point, or will the 32 take it away from him? 22 at David, still leading here. About 4/10 of a second lead over the 48 of Landon. Smith now looks at the inside of the 20 car here going to 3 and 4. But cannot get there like he was doing on the 22. Landon, though, has caught up to the 22 David again. Will he be able to get around him here in 8 laps? Mike, though, caught up to the 37. Looking for 3rd place here over Abney. Cannot get it done, though. Still side by side, though, coming out of 1 and 2. As the 48 of Landon, though, looks for the race lead here in the 3 and 4. Throws it in there, can't get there. Mike, though, starting to lose positions. The 32 and 47 are back up there. 48 of Landon trying to get around this 22. As for that final points position, the 32 is underneath the 95 here. Goes right back up to the wall as the 95 goes to the inside of the 20. Couldn't get there. Landon right back on the bumper of the 22 again for the race lead of David. Side by side coming to the line. Landon actually looks like he's on the outside of the 22 here going into 1 and 2. Will he be able to make it stick, or will he get a run off the high line here? Doesn't look like he's going to. For that final points position, Smith still holding on to it. Looks like the 32 is starting to fall back again. As Sheldon back up here. It's like we got a battle between the 32, 47, 6 and 69 now. Gerald, Tyler, Riggs, 47 David C. and Sheldon Zerwick all battling for 6th place there. Can't speak. Smith though looking to get around the 20 car here in the 1 and 2. The 3 and 4, sorry. Gerald still holding on to that 6th place. This is 6 to his outside now. Goes back to the inside here. Back to the front, Landon closing the gap again. Really making another shot into 3 and 4 as we got 3 laps to go here before the end of stage 2. And from after this race, the points will be in the description of each video after this race. So you will know what they are going into the next race. Go back mid-pack. Nothing really going on. 9 of the 1. Battling for around 23rd. We got 2 to go left here in the stage. Will Landon be able to get anything done here? Or will anybody else be able to move up? Doesn't look like anybody's going to take the top 5 positions away. It's going to come to the final. Oh yeah. Getting ready to throw it out here once all 5 cross. Boom. Oh, motherfucker.
The yellow flag is out.
So sorry, but Abney got that. Did not get that. I meant Landon had it, so. What am I supposed to call it? I know who had it. It's right there. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Me, a dumbass. And now we'll be going to the end of this race. So I'll not need to put that on there no more. Oh man, so many people gotta pass the pace car. Why is it do this? Alright, we're gonna watch David's pit stop here. He's dominated since he got the lead from Malenko. Final half of the race here. Well, everybody beat the 22 David Jr. out. We will see. Smith already out of his pit stall. 22 is out and away. Looks like Landon's gonna get out third. First, second for Abney, third for Landon, fourth for Smith. Looks like fifth for Mike, sixth for Tyler, seventh for Gerald, eighth for Sheldon, ninth for David, 10th for Kazi. And then keep going through it. And the people that got unlucky stuck behind the pace car. Emerson still somehow gaining position on the 7. I was gonna get ready for this restart here. As for stats, today I'm pretty sure the 22 has led the most laps and has clinched it, I think. As for Malenko, he was your pole sitter today. Well, so he is once he crosses the line. He is 21st right now, so technically he's lost 20 spots. Tied with 2 other people for losing the most. Venti and Jesse. As for the biggest mover of this race, it is Mike in the 20. He gained 29 spots so far, up into 5th place. And also another good person who's done that so far looks to be Kazi up 18 spots, Larry up 21 spots, and 10th and 12th. Mike in 5th. As for Landon, also he's in 3rd, up 19 spots. Having a good day for himself also. As I think we'll be 1 to green this time by. Your top 10 have all gained positions so far this race, so they'll be gaining 3 progression points. Anybody that has, lost this race is going to lose 1, or is only going to have 1 progression point, sorry. And if you finish where you started, so like if Andrew St. Clair gained 2 more spots, he will get 2 progression points. So that's how I'm doing it. Might change it up by next season. We'll see. Just learn different ways of doing it, and we'll figure it out. So, but everybody has 50 all around. I decided to redo the stats. Nobody has what they chose like I was going to do. Because if you automatically had 100 skill, you're going to win. So, you can work your way up to that now. So, we'll see how it goes here. I will give out the progression points after the race today, after I do the points and everything. And then we'll go from there. As it looks like we're going to be going green here this time by David Abney, Landon, Devin Smith, Michael in 5th. And the rest of your top 10 is Tyler Riggs, Gerald, Sheldon, David, and Joseph Cause. All these cars look super dirty. It's great. This will be the longest run of the race too. We may or may not have to pit here. Pace car pulls off. 3 and 4, off of 4 here. And waiting for that green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag's back out. 22, David Jr. gets out to a decent start though. 37 still to his outside. Will be able to get around him? It does not look like it. 37 though, looks like he's going to have Landon to his inside. Blake to the inside of Devin Smith here. They all go super low. Landon though, looks like he might try to challenge for the lead here. 6 Tyler Riggs up into that top 5 now. Although 48 be able to get around that 22. Does not look like it. Mike up into second now. Getting the run on the 22. And looks to the inside of David Jr. here. But cannot get there. Backs out. As for your top 5, it is the 22, 26, 48, and as of right now, the 47. As we go back, Abney lost, a bunch of positions. Same with the 95. They both fall back to 6th and 7th. As the 95 is Smith stuck on the outside line. Top 5 super close though right now. Landon back to 4th. Probably going to get super spread out faster. I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. The 6th though. Tried to get to the inside there, but couldn't on the 20 car. Is Landon though now to the outside of him. As a 47 and David looks to make it 3 wide, but couldn't. But Abney now to the underneath him in 3 and 4 as Landon loses spots. Landon now the 5th place car. Actually, that doesn't matter now. Well, we're going to the end of the race now. It's all about that win now. As we're up here, Landon though, falling back from the top 5, was having a good car all race. Looks like he'll keep it for now. Because he still continues to climb in this race. A good battle between the 47, 88, and 69 back here. 69 trying to get in line with Sheldon. 88 Kazi though, looked to get underneath the 47 there. Couldn't do it. The 6 Tyler Riggs though, trying to get around the 20 and Mike. Three wide back here for like the back of the top 10. Larry looking underneath Devin Smith and Gerald as Kyle gets around them. Looks like Jacob and Dan battling back here along with Lingerfeld in 8. Malika up in the 20th. He's trying to recover a little bit. Started on pole, but it's fallen back dramatically today. Emerson was last in that last restart up to 28, so he's at least gained some positions here. To the back here, see what's going on. Malenko gained at least 2 positions right there. Now he's back up in 19. Go back here. Markle also not having a good race. Same with Adam. As for that, Brian Glennon in that 27, still last place. Been battling back here all day with the 7. Who the 7 now has gained at least 1 position this race and is going to get those 3 progression points. As for St. Corey's gonna get 2. Smith is getting 2 as he's in 10. Same with Jacob Zala. Actually quite surprising how many people are like that right now. As Emerson trying to gain more positions here. If he can gain 4, he will also get 3 progression points. That's really the name of the game right now, of who can get their progression points or not. Who will be at the end? Who will be there at the end and say, "Wow, everybody's close to the leader right now." 20 looks but can't get there. For some reason the AI look but can't do it. They always get runs, but they end up being too much of a pussy to pass. So, they can go fuck themselves. It's a 6 though. Looks like he's gonna try to get around the 20 here. All what they should do is bump drive down the straightaway and get around that 22. 6 though gets underneath the 20. Well, Mike, Tyler Riggs up in the second now. Will he be able to chase down the 22 of David Jr. here? Will they hit the pit before the end of this race? Will we know? Mike just got fucked, got shoved to the outside lane, can't go back down right now. Causey though up into that top 5 now with that. Let's go back here. Sheldon and David C battling for that 7th position. David gets the run off the high line. Across the line, he will get it. Yes, we're back here, no battling. Malenka up to 19th. He's gained a couple more spots again. As for back here, you got Miz, Max, Markle, Jacob, and Adam all battling for around 23rd position here. 21st position. Emerson still 28th at the moment. He's trying to catch up to that big group in front of him to gain some more spots. He's actually up to 27th. All he needs is 3. So right now Luis is technically getting his progression points, but he's got a lot of cars behind him. Will he be able to keep that? St. Cor also in that same, probability of losing, only getting 1 progression point versus 3. As for the lead, the 6 is there, same with the 37, but they have not been able to get around that 22. 37 gets a run on the 6 car here. Causey gets shoved to the outside back there for 5th, and landing back up in the 5th now as Mike now goes to the bottom, and they're all battling for 4th place here. Causey though looks like he might be able to keep 5th place over Mike on the 20, but he's also stuck on the high line, so probably won't. The 6 looks to the inside of 22 here, but can't get there. I can hate that. Doesn't make sense. .37 of Abney gets that position up into 2nd place here over the 6 car. For a little bit, we're going to put it on the most exciting and see what it says. As of right now, it actually does go back to the race lead for a little bit. It's the 20 and 88 as of right now. We go back to 22nd now here from Miz battling Markle in the 42 car. You just see that, marbles all on the car. The 3 car looks like he's got a black front hood now. 42 of Markle though goes to the inside. As we're now back up to 5th place, Mike. Now the 6 looks like he might get a run. Tried to go to the outside there, but couldn't get there. He's a 8 on the back bumper at the 22 this time. He's going to try the outside here. Can't get there. Might try the inside again here in the 3 and 4. It's like people got the speed to beat the 22 but just can't get around him. The 6 though looks good here. Had the inside line but the 22 blocks. 6 car trying to go to the inside again in 1 and 2. Can't get there again. Top 7 all though within a second of each other. 37 looks, has Landon, looks to get around Mike here in the 20. Can't do it. Six looks to the outside again with David Jr., but can't get there. Going a little bit higher in 1 and 2 this time. Maybe try to get a run off. Gets a run. Looks, but can't get there again. Six car looking to the inside again here. Did not get there. It's going to get a big run off of 1 and 2 here. Yeah, maybe not. They all get to that back bumper of the 22 but can't do anything. It's stacking everybody up behind them. Six car just needs to cut it to the inside here, but doesn't do that. Ever. It's kind of annoying. .37 though looks to the outside of the 6 car here. Cannot get that done. Will they give room to the 20 to get up in the 3rd? Does not. Looks like the 37 though will get past now. The 20 gets a run on 37 here for 3rd place. And backs up. What pussies these AI are. Like, Jesus. Just saying. It's fucking annoying. Alan still in 19th here. Emerson has caught up to these guys. There's a 3 wide in front of him with Adam, Max, and Jacob. Max cuts in front of the 4 there aggressively. The 51 of Emerson tries to get the run on the 19 of Adam. The 6 gets shoved to the high side. And 37 now goes back into 2nd place here. Is there 3 wide back here for like 5th? 6 trying to get back to the bottom. He does. Causey now stuck up on the outside. Got about 45 laps to go this next time by. 37 caught up to the 22. Will he be able to make a move? Probably not, knowing how these AIs have raced. We can get the run off here and cut to the inside. Get to like halfway, he should be able to dive it in. .22 though, never makes a mistake it seems like. .37 still on the bumper. Goes a little way too wide there. Maybe not. Gets the run on the front straight. Side by side now. Technically he had the lead there. So 37 gets the lead a lap, but will he have the run down the back straightaway to keep it? Side by side, he does have the outside line. 22 hangs on to the inside. That gives the 48 a Landon now the space to get in here and take that position away. David holds on to that first place position. 37 actually challenged him there, but could not get around. Landon now, though, back up in the second. Mike looking for fifth on the 37, who just led a lap, but is now falling back. Sheldon, though, looking for that top 5 position there. Larry battling, 47, David C. and Kyle Petrie battling for the top 10 position there. Looks like they're going to let the 22 start to pull away now. No one in the back's really battling. All kind of staying single file. And I'll be back. I'm gonna put out most exciting and I'll be back. And I is back. Looks like David's still the race leader. Mike now looking to go for third place there on the 6, but couldn't do it. Landon in the 48 back up in the second here. Mike though losing his position back there. Actually he keeps it. 37 of Abney gets pushed way wide. Sheldon still stuck back there in 7th place. Gonna go back to the front. 6 though, looking to get around Landon here in the 48. Tyler Riggs trying to get around. As it goes to the inside of the Landon here. Can't get there though. 2 laps. We're going to have about 25 to go here. This should be like the longest green flag run so far. Find out who has the long run car here. At the moment it's still the 22, but the 48 dives down underneath but can't get there. He tried. He is faster than the 22 at the moment. Seems like everybody is, but with the package of these cars, that makes sense. '47 and David C has fallen off. He's almost outside the top 10 now, battling Kyle for 10th and Ben Park. Sixth though, looking to the inside of landing here for second. Doesn't get there. Slows himself down as the 48 try to get around on the 22. Mike though looks to get up into third here, but he's on the outside lane. It probably will not work. They're 3 wide back here. Looks like Causey's going to get the big position here out of all of them. And he's going to move up into 4th. Mike is shot way high. Landon still on the 22, David here. Still, he's trying the upper lane, but it's not going to work. You got to get a big run and get at least to the inside in 1 and 2. Going to the outside will not work. Switch over now. David almost left room there, but the 48 could not get there. This race is fucking boring. Looks like we got battle for 10th place still between Larry and David. They're battling for 9th, sorry. Kyle still looking in, same with Ben looking into the top 10. $20 laps to go here. I don't think they're going to have to pit, but you never know. If they do, I feel like they will within these next 10 laps. The 6th though, to the outside of the 48. Cannot get the move done though. I'm going to let the 22 pull away now. Allen Carr trying to get up into 18th and then Emerson Jesse has caught him. Jesse goes to the inside here. $37 and $20 get close to hitting each other there. Mike now to the outside of the 37 to Abney. Abney trying to get that top 5 position this race. Mike would have had it there. It's a 6 of Tyler Riggs trying to get around Landon in 48. Causey though to the inside of Tyler Riggs here in the 6 car. Couldn't get the move done. Causey though still has that inside line. As we let the 22 pull away here. He's almost up to a second lead now. "15 laps to go. Causey now to the inside of the 6. Couldn't get there. Landon now catching back up to the 22. Getting the 10th that lap. They're still battling for last. Like, what in the hell? It's the most spread out the field's been. Kyle though up into that top 10. The 47 and David C is falling out of it. Kyle now trying to hang on from Ben, trying to keep that top 10. Kyle though dives down to the inside of Larry here for 9th place. Couldn't do it. Nobody's caught the leader yet. Landon though is catching back up. Slowly but surely. It's about 12 laps to go here. Causey though looking to get up into the top 3. Six, Causey now to the inside of Tyler Riggs here. Causey though gonna get that position. He's gonna be up to 3rd place and have moved up 25 spots this race. Mike up 29 in that 20 car, still in 5th. They're all side by side back here. They're letting the 22 still get away. Side by side for the top 6, your top 4 right now. All the way back to 6th. Top for 3rd, sorry. At least we got Sheldon in this now, back to the top 7. 5 cars under a blanket here as Landon tries to chase down David before the end of this race. Tyler holds on to that spot. Ebony though gets around Mike almost. Trying to get that 5th place position here. They shove Mike to the high line here. Sheldon's going to get 6th also. And possibly Smith getting up into 7th. But for some reason Sheldon can't make the pass on the 20. As the 6 is getting passed again by the 88. The 88 gets around. Actually, I think the 6 is pitting. He tried to pit. So there is going to be pit stops now. 6 though, first one to pit, along with the 4. So we're going to go back to the 22 and watch him now. See what happens here with all these pit stops. So we were catching lap cars. Malika went 2 laps down, pitting. He might have gotten damage. At the end of this race, we'll look, but who will stay out the longest? Will the 22 be able to? Or will somebody else be able to go 8 more laps? Top 4 still out on the track. As we watch Dave here, will he be able to stretch it on fuel? They're all coming up to a lot of lap cars here. Will they all screw this up if they all pit? .48 of Landon is catching a little bit here now. Max on the pit road. A lot more cars lap down this time. This time by will be 5 to go coming up. So at least 6 people have pitted. Five laps to go here. We're coming up to the end of the pack now. Emerson holding up a line of cars. Technically, Emerson's gaining 4 positions right now, so he's going to get those 3 bonus points, those 3 progression points. Sorry. Here comes David, though. So lap to 27 of BG. Nobody else behind David is pitted yet. The 6 car may be the winner of this if they, had to pit before the end of this. Landon, though, has caught up. Landon now to the inside of the 22 of David. Landon, your new race leader here with 3 to go. Side by side down the back straightaway here. David gets shoved to the outside as Kazi's now up into second. David falling back here. Landon, though, goes to the outside of the 27. Kazi's still battling the 22 here, trying to get that position. Kazi now up into second. David falls to third. Landon gets held up here. Kazi now dives down to the inside. This Kazi's a new race leader here. So we're hitting 2 to go this time by. Kazi 3 wide on the bottom now. Will the 22 be able to do anything as the 37 Ebony is now here. Landon falling back to 4th. Kazi, though, still in the race lead. 2 to go. Will they make it on fuel? Some people have had to pit. 22, though, looks to the inside. David coming to 1 to go here. David still in second, but David has the inside line. Abney, though, into second place. Will he be able to get to the 22? Abney's going to have the inside line here going into 3 and 4. No, he doesn't. Wasn't able to get there. It looks like David in 22 is still going to be able to hold off for his first win of the season. And it looks like Abney just squeezed out Joseph Kazi for second. Third ended up being Landon. 5th, Devin Smith. Malenko, sadly for a lot of those guys, ended up pitting, losing a crap ton of positions. Same with the 6 car, who was second. Sheldon got 6th, 7th, ended up being Ben Park. 8th, Larry. 8th, Mike, sorry. Larry 9th. 10th, David in the 47. And then the rest of your lineup on the left of your screen here. I got that on a stream for all that. Alright. And for the next race of the season, I will see you guys at... Give me a second. I think it's Sebring. Yes, it is Sebring for 60 laps. Probably on Wednesday. So, see you guys around whenever I decide to get up that day is when I'm going to do it. So, see you then. And then we can look at the starting. Malico, Dan, and David all started 1, 2, 3. And if you go to the race, David ended up winning from 3rd, led 142 laps. Abney, Causey, and Landon all led 1, 2, and 1. And I think Malico led 4 in the beginning, but fell off. As for everybody else, Brian, Patrick, Tyler, all 1 lap down. Riggs, Malico, Markle, Miz, Jacob, and Max, all 2 laps down after all having to pit. Fastest lap of the race, the 47 of David. And as for that, doesn't look like anybody got incidents. I don't think it counts that. But your race win was not even a 1/10 of a second. But these two had like 1/100th between them. So that's nice. It doesn't tell me the biggest mover there is. So I think the biggest mover would be either Mike in 8th, Causey in 3rd, or Larry in 9th. Y'all had a lot of positions that they gained. And as for that, we'll see you guys next time.